Teen driver crashes into Taipei food stall, leaving 3 dead, 2 injured. Concerns raised over Taipei Dome's private suites use. KMT leader criticizes government's energy policy amid electricity price hike. Apple's unannounced M4 MacBook Pro surfaces in Russia. Italy makes it illegal to seek surrogacy abroad. Spanish police seize Russia-bound chemicals. Secret underground tomb found in Jordan's Petra. Trial use of weight loss drugs to combat unemployment in UK.
Hello, I'm Helen. Thank you for joining us on Funday News. It is Friday, October 18th, and here are your top stories. And for today's Taiwan news, a 15-year-old boy lost control of his SUV, crashing into the food stall at Donghu Market, Taipei, causing 3 deaths and 2 injuries. Police have ruled out drunk and drug driving, though e-cigarettes were found in the teen's possession. Further investigation is underway. KMT Taipei City Councillor Geng Wei questioned whether most of Taipei's Dome's 20 private suites are being used as private VIP areas. Far Glory responded that the Taipei Dome is a BOT project and the city has no authority over its operations. Mayor Jiang Wan-an vowed to defend public rights. KMT Chairman Eric Chu opposed a 200 billion NT dollar subsidy for Taiwan Power amid a 12.5% industrial electricity rate increase, blaming the DPP's energy policies. He noted the price have surged 66% since 2022 nuclear plant shutdown, increasing cost and affecting the public. And in global news, in a surprising turn of events, Apple's unannounced M4 MacBook Pro surfaced in Russia earlier in October, with several Russian YouTubers showcasing the device in unboxing videos. Many were suspicious about the product, as this was the first time since the iPhone 4 ended up in Gizmodo after being found in a bar that an Apple device had been compromised like this. However, the leak was confirmed by Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, who stated that the M4 MacBook Pro units ready for retail sale were indeed the real deal.
He believes the MacBook Pro leak is especially unexpected, suggesting the units were likely stolen from Europe before being sent to Russia, as the tech giant has halted operations there. Gurman explained that Apple's global logistics strategy, which involves stocking warehouses worldwide ahead of product launches, contributed to the premature appearance of the devices. The leaked M4 MacBook Pros, which appeared on Russian YouTube channels, feature 16 gigabytes of memory, 10 cores for both CPU and GPU, and packaging similar to last year's M3 MacBook Pro. Aside from the upgraded M4 chip, which delivers a significant performance boost, design changes are minimal. He expects Apple to officially unveil the M4 MacBook Pro in the coming weeks, with retail sales likely to start around November 1st.
Italy's parliament made it illegal on Wednesday for couples to go abroad to have a baby without surrogacy, a project of Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni's party, which activists say is aimed at targeting same-sex partners. Meloni has pursued a highly conservative social agenda, promoting what she views as traditional family values and making it increasingly difficult for LGBTQ couples to become legal parents. The Upper House Senate passed the bill, proposed by Meloni's Brothers of Italy party, with 84 votes to 58. The bill had already been approved by the lower house last year.
The legislation extends a surrogacy ban already in place in Italy since 2004 to those who go to countries such as the US or Canada, where it is legal, imposing jail terms of up to 2 years and fines of up to €1 million, $1.09 million. Senator Lavinia Menuni said, "Motherhood is absolutely unique, it absolutely cannot be surrogated, and it is the foundation of our civilization." Earlier this year, Meloni called surrogacy an inhuman practice that treated children as supermarket products. On Tuesday, demonstrators gathered near the Senate to voice their outrage at the bill, saying the government was targeting LGBTQ people and harming those who wanted to have children, despite Italy's sharply declining birth rate.
Police in Spain have seized 13 tons of banned chemicals, including possible chemical weapons precursors, that were bound for Russia despite sanctions imposed on Moscow for its invasion of Ukraine. Authorities arrested 4 suspected members of a crime ring believed to be attempting to circumvent Western sanctions by illegally supplying chemical products to Russia via a shell company managed by citizens of Russian region. The chemicals were found inside a container at Barcelona's port. The 4 suspects face charges of sustained smuggling of banned goods.
The National Police and Tax Authorities said in a joint statement, during the investigation, it was proven that internationally sanctioned chemicals, some of them possible precursors for chemical weapons or nerve agents, had been exported in the past using this company structure. The chemicals were found inside a container at Barcelona's port, while the 4 suspects were arrested in nearby villages. The company had a subsidiary in Moscow that ultimately received the chemicals, as well as several shell companies in countries such as Armenia and Kyrgyzstan to mask the true destination of the goods, which were later rerouted to Russia.
Beneath the ancient rock cut building, archaeologists uncovered a hidden tomb containing 12 well-preserved human skeletons and an array of grave offerings. Similar tombs were discovered more than 2 decades ago on the other side of the famed treasury, also known as El Casne, one of the 7 wonders of the world and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Earlier this year, a research team received permission from Jordanian authorities to conduct a week of remote sensing in and around the treasury, the center of a city hand-carved into the desert canyon walls by the Nabatean Kingdom.
Using ground-penetrating radar, the joint Jordanian and American team, including the Jordanian Department of Antiquities and the American Center of Research, detected a void and pinpointed its location and depth. Instead of digging straight down, which would have required cutting through solid rock and possibly damaging part of the building, they carefully dug from the outside toward the void by hand. Inside, they found 12 human skeletons at their original burial site, one grasping the top part of a broken jug likely dating to the 1st century BC. The remains probably include both men and women, ranging in age from children to adults, although this has yet to be confirmed. The discovery could offer new insights into the treasury, whose purpose remains unknown, as well as into the Nabatean people.
U.S. pharmaceutical giant Eli Lilly is exploring whether obesity drugs could be used to reduce joblessness after signing a major investment deal with the UK. The weight loss treatment firm and creator of Zepbound announced Monday that it would commit £279 million to help address Britain's significant health challenges, including obesity. This strategic collaboration is part of a wider £63 billion investment package announced at the conclusion of the Labour government's inaugural International Investment Summit on Monday.
In collaboration with the UK's Department of Health and Social Care and the Department for Science, Innovation and Technology, Eli Lilly will conduct a real-world study on how tirzepatide, the GLP-1 treatment behind Zepbound and Mounjaro, impacts weight loss, diabetes prevention, and obesity-related complications, aiming to inform the National Health Service's approach to obesity. The 5-year trial will also examine how weight loss drugs affect participants' employment status and sick days. The UK faces a high rate of economic inactivity, defined as individuals neither working nor seeking a job. Almost a third of these claims are attributed to long-term sickness, including pre-existing health conditions such as obesity, which has been exacerbated by COVID-19.
The answer for yesterday was A, prohibited. Parking is strictly prohibited between these gates. Did you answer correctly? Now let's delve into the news of trial use of weight loss drugs to combat unemployment in UK. Number 1, pharmaceutical, 制药的, 药品的. The pharmaceutical industry is constantly working on new treatment for various diseases. Number 2, collaboration, 合作. The collaboration between the 2 universities resulted in groundbreaking medical research. Number 3, inaugural, 首次的, 启动的. The company's inaugural product launch was a huge success. Next, we have a multiple choice question for everyone to practice. Which answer would you choose? You can write your answer in the comment section. The correct answer will be announced next week. And that's all for today's Funday News. Be sure to tune into Funday News from Monday to Friday and click the link below to join Funday for free. I'm Helen, your host. I'll see you next time.